Hey YouTubers! So testing out the mobile Wi-Fi that I got the other day, still in testing phase, so I thought I'd do a quick video update on where I've located it and how it's performing so far. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Darren King, or DK if you prefer. I started my channel some time ago to show that you don't need a lot of money to get out and about and enjoy the great outdoors. Then one cold, dark evening in November 2021, in a moment of complete madness, I went and bought a very old motorhome. Not really knowing what to look for or having any mechanical knowledge, I paid cash. Not advisable, and we've had some problems since. Ended up calling her Millie, and knowing very little about them, I have been on a journey of learning DIY and all about old motorhomes. Some say I've been winging it ever since. I like to think I'm making the mistakes so you don't have to. So come along, join me on our journey together and share the ups and the many downs of owning an old motorhome. Hey YouTubers! So, the plan, or the dream, is to be able to work from anywhere. One of the main reasons was getting the motorhome was so I could work during the day and obviously explore in the afternoons, evenings, and be somewhere different, look out the window and see somewhere other than my street. So that was the dream and that was the plan. So far, you know, each month I'm ticking off one of the big purchases to get me there. So the solar panel, the 100-watt solar panel that we got installed on the video that you've seen, and if you've not seen the video of the solar panel install, then check it out in one of the videos below. Go looking for it. That was all part of the plan. I've also got the mobile Wi-Fi, and I've used the Kuma portable 4G router. One of the mid-price range routers. Not one of the ones that people seem to recommend on all the forums. It's hugely expensive, but like a midway price. It's about £140, and then for £199, and all the links for all the equipment is in the comments below. Gives you a mast, sorry, a kind of aerial. And the plan is I'm gonna, if I go anywhere where the signal isn't great, and at the present moment I'm getting 4 bars with the router in the cupboard and I'm getting great connection. So, and I'll show you the setup, etc. In this video. But the idea was it comes with an antenna that you can put on the roof. So if I'm anywhere where the signal isn't brilliant, that just gives me that extra kind of connection. So let's have a look at the setup, and let's talk about the product. Unboxing show. So you get your different SIM attachments there, so I think it's quite useful. You get your 12 volt, which is also really great because I'm going to put that in the cupboard. And you've got your standard mains, 4 aerials, which is useful. Cat 5 cable. I also bought the antenna, which I thought was quite expensive, and I didn't expect it to come in at the bottom. That's the only disappointment. I thought that maybe it came in the side, because the idea is to slide that, put it on the roof, but you only really need that if you're in areas, I'm guessing, with bad connection. So this is my my work setup. I've got a keyboard, my mouse, my laptop, my engine star. I've also got my battery power, laptop power, presently running from the mains, but the plan is to go off grid and be able to work anywhere really. So I've got plenty of power, including the solar panels and of course the mobile Wi-Fi. Okay, so this is the 4G router. As you can see, these 2 aerials at the top, they are for your Wi-Fi connection, so your devices will connect through the top, and through the bottom, that's your connection out to these 2 here. That's your connection to the outside world, as it was. And the SIM card just pops in here. Lights on the top here, your power, your Wi-Fi, and this is your 4G connection flashing, saying that, yeah, there's data going through and I've actually got a connection. And then your power supply goes here, and you have an option of mains at 230, or as you can see on this setup now, I've got it running through a cigarette lighter that's connected directly to my battery that's underneath my well-built shelf here. Well, I'm very proud of. So that's the kind of setup. Reason for putting it in the cupboard is I didn't particularly want it on show. Did a lot of testing, and with it being in the cupboard, there was very little difference to it being outside of the cupboard or inside the cupboard. So you couldn't really tell the difference. So I've decided to leave it in the cupboard, so it's not necessarily on display, and the connection is still great. And also I've got the antenna, if need be, that connects to these two ports here to put outside the window, but that doesn't actually connect. This is the Wi-Fi port here. This is what your devices connect to, and I say I'm getting 4 bars. So being in the cupboard is fine, and it still picks up a very good signal. So this is the BezTech power inverter, and that's just running through a hole in the wall there and connected into the cigarette lighter that's also running directly from my battery. And then I can run 230 volt, very low wattage, I think it's about 300 watts, as well as USB charging from there. So there you go, you can see I'm on Mini Wi-Fi, which is the mobile Wi-Fi in the cupboard.
Hi, I'm Darren King.
As you can see, it plays YouTube
I started
fine.
my channel some time ago to show that you don't need a lot of money to get out.
So there you go. There's the kit for my off-grid mobile office plan. The 4G router, my inverter, the power bank, the Wi-Fi, it's all been for that plan. First impressions of the 4G router, bear in mind I've been using it now for not for a full day yet. Certainly at the beginning, I find if it's been turned off, turning it back on, it takes a while for the SIM to register for you to pick up the internet, and powering it off, powering it back on again seems to help. Also in the instructions it says power off if you're touching the antennae for any reason. There's been a few times that I haven't done that, and that does seem to kind of throw the internet connection off. So any times I've had an issue, it's normally at the beginning where I've turned it on. It does take a while to pick up the signal, and I think any mobile phone SIM tends to have the same thing. It's trying to find a local tower and do the connection, etc. Bear in mind your phone and your internet is pretty much connected all the time. Once it's connected and I've got the 4G signal and I'm connected to the internet, it's very stable. Like I say, it's not dropped out for the last couple of hours. However, it did take a while at the very beginning to kind of maybe warm up, but you know what I mean, to connect. So far, I'm very impressed with the speed. The Smarty SIM, the website and the support isn't brilliant. As with all standard SIMs, it comes with an adult lock. So if you do want to see any websites that's over 18, for example, you do need to contact them and prove you're 18 with a credit card. If you don't have a credit card, you can just send a picture of your driving license. I mean, not that I needed to view any adult content, but I thought I'd test the process just so, you know, you subscribers and you viewers would know, and I would know how complicated that actually was. Anyway, yeah, service is great. The plan, as I said at the beginning, is to go traveling and work from Millie. So still a bit more testing. I'm not 100% sure, do I have enough power? Obviously on overcast days like this, the solar's not going to give me the kind of power that I want. I only went for 100 watts because when I was fitting the solar panels, I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do with it. However, I've got the power bank, and if need be, you know, maybe an extra leisure battery. I don't know. Comments below what you think. Obviously, adding another leisure battery is simpler than adding another solar panel. If I add another solar panel and it needs, do I need to drill a hole through the roof, or can I connect it to the ones on the roof? I again, I'm winging it. I'm still learning. But I personally think maybe adding an extra leisure battery, but an extra leisure battery adds weight. I don't have the money for lithium batteries, but if anybody's watching and they want to sponsor me and send me some free lithium batteries, I'll happily, review them for you. Similar if, Jackery's watching and they want to get rid of their latest £2,000, £3,000, whatever their latest product is, again, I'll be happy. Send it a B. I'm happy to review your product, and it's going to get tested properly. Anyway, if you like what you've seen, please click subscribe, comment, tell your friends, share it to everyone. Thank you for all my subscribers. The channel is just growing and growing. And it's amazing, absolutely amazing. You've got some really good videos coming up. There's a collaboration video, I struggle with that word, coming up at the end of this month with some great channels, so watch out for that. And also we've got some trips away, so stay tuned. Fingers crossed everything works and Millie doesn't break down. I do have some major problems with Millie at the present moment, and you that are on my that follow the community would have seen that. Fingers crossed the new seat comes very soon. Yeah, my driver's seat fell off. Who needs a driver's seat, eh? As with everything with Millie, there's always something. Anyway, click subscribe, like, notify, comment, all that kind of jazz. Help me grow the channel. Thanks a lot, everyone. Till the next day, have fun.